Hello. So today I decided to do a different sort of video. You see, today I decided to audition for JYP. As you may know already, JYP is hosting an online audition challenge, and I thought, hey, what a great video idea. Well, maybe not great, but at least interesting, right? I don't know. So in this video, I'm going to show you the disgraceful things I sent JYP for my online audition, and if you're interested, I'm going to take you through the exact application process while discussing my opinions on the K-pop trainee program. So if you couldn't tell already by now, I'm not all that serious about this because I really don't have any ounce of desire in my heart to become a K-pop trainee, and I'll tell you why later in the video. But maybe, hey, today I'm going to have some fun. Let me just make a fool out of myself. Alright, let's get started. Okay, first thing you're gonna see when you log on to the JYP website is this banner that says JYP Online Audition Challenge Now. And because everything is in Korean and I can't understand Korean, I had to change the settings to English, which I later found out actually existed. So after clicking the Korean or non-Korean option, you get to read the terms and conditions, which I didn't do, but you should. Alright, the first thing on the form is your required information. I had to enter my email and verify it after they sent me a code. Otherwise, they do not accept the application form. Then you have basic information. This is like your nationality, gender, height, weight, your contact information, and they also ask you for your address. I don't know why. And then your occupation. This is more of the interesting part. They ask you what your audition category is, and this is the part where some of us realize that we have not an ounce of talent and we can't really do anything. So we just have to wing it. But yes, when I say my toenail does not deserve to be in the JYP building, I mean it. And not even a singular strand of hair on my head has the potential to become a JYP trainee. But I thought, hey, there's 5 categories on this: singing, dancing, acting, modeling, and rapping. Now, which one requires me to not say anything or do anything? And then I thought, wait, I did 2 years of theater at high school. Well, I'm still in that process, but it's gotta count for something, right? Well, I know it doesn't count for anything, but it would be too embarrassing to put singing or dancing. Might as well just go for something that I'm familiar with or comfortable with. But the thing I later realized is that I didn't send a tape of me acting. But hey, that's a problem for later. The next thing they ask you to do is create your profile. Here they had 3 slots to enter 3 different images. I inserted 3 pictures of my face in different angles. Now, I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do or if I was supposed to send in things other than a headshot. Probably best for a person to actually insert like a full body length picture. Next thing, it seems like they want you to send in an audio file, probably for the singers, but unfortunately you can't submit the form unless you insert an audio and a video file. Like, they will not accept the form. They say that the field is empty. So I had to send in an audio of me singing. I will not reveal this because I am not a singer. I don't know if it's just me or if there's information in other places on this website, but on the form it doesn't specify what type of video they want you to send. Like, should it be an acting video if you're an actress? Or if you're a model, should it be a video of you just walking around? I don't know. So I sent a video of me dancing. I don't know what I was thinking. I just sent it okay. I just did. Show you a tiny snippet because I said I would. I don't know if I can play the audio because copyright about that. But yeah, here is a snippet of my video. I edited it heavily so you don't see fully the flaws in the video. When you see the video, you will obviously notice that I am not a dancer. And wait, maybe this opportunity can be taken to talk about my opinions on the K-pop training program and what I think about the industry in general. Alright, now that we're done with this disgraceful part, let's move on to better things. Alright, part 3 of the form asks what possible languages you speak. So I put in the languages that I'm fluent in, and I also put my hobby as learning languages because that is true. I do like learning languages. I don't know if it counts as a hobby. Then it says I put something else disgraceful here. I don't want to show it. Then it says experience, and I don't have any experience. So I just told the truth and said I don't have any experience whatsoever. Last thing you have to do is put in your introduction. I just said hello because I didn't know if I should make this fancy. How do you make an introduction fancy? You can't. That's the last part, and then you hit apply and it tells you that your application has been successful. And I forgot to see if there's any information about when they're supposed to reply or if they do reply. So I'm going to look into it a bit later. Let me just quickly check the FAQs. That is it for the entire form. Afterwards, I think you get an email with a summary of everything that you sent, and that's that. So I don't really know why I actually made this video. I guess I found it as a good excuse to talk about my opinions and thoughts on the Korean trainee program. When I was younger, I used to be a bit of a crazier K-pop fan. When I say younger, it was probably like last year, but now I'm more of a mature person. I would hope so. In my opinion, the trainee program is a bit absurd. Like, I respect the trainees that went through this process so much. I think it's a ridiculous amount of work. The fact that those trainees had so much determination and endurance to go through that process to achieve their dreams I just respect them a lot. Like, I think that the process itself, it's too harsh. Like, I wish there was some other way for people that were actually passionate about this to pursue it and for them to go through an easier process that would still benefit them in an equal way. I don't know what process that could possibly be because K-pop has such a high standard, but I really feel for them. I really sympathize with them, and I hope in the future for those trainees that do want to become idols in the future, I hope they have better options. I guess I wanted to do this because when I was younger, like I said, I was a bit of a crazy fan, and I was like, hey, let me try this, I want to do this, but you know, right now I have different goals and different aspirations, and I don't really want to do this. I think it's a bit far-fetched and it's just not something that's for me. Right, so this is called an online audition, yes, but this is just like one step of the whole process. Like, you still have to go further and you're basically applying for like a one-on-one audition. Like, with the stuff I sent in, I will be happy for any individual at JYP to see this and send me a rejection letter. Like there should be something terribly demented and twisted about a person that would actually accept this application form. I am in no way hoping or gonna wait for 3 weeks to pass by to get a response because, like I said, hopeless. But I think that if someone at this point actually truly wants to pursue this career, they should think very deeply about it and they should know exactly what the process is and hear from former trainees what the process was like, because I personally did say I think it is an excruciatingly painful process for someone that wants to become an idol. It's a crazy process. I don't know if it's healthy or if the process is actually healthy for any individual, but if someone is truly committed, I feel like that's the only way they should agree to do something like this. But yeah, I'll take this as basically a practice round for the series of dumb experiments that is to follow. Like, you know, JYP Entertainment, there has to be someone there extremely demented to accept this application. I would downright troll the people at JYP, but again, I don't want to waste a human being's time. So I actually put some kind of thought into what I sent them, but again, I'm still being a massive idiot, and I really don't know what I'm doing. Why was this a good idea? This was not a good idea. I just thought, hey, why not? And maybe you learned something today. Maybe you want to apply for JYP. Maybe this helped you. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it just disappointed you. It destroyed all your faith in humanity. Who knows? But hey, I found a way to pass my time today, and I'm just grateful that I made it to the end. The end. Goodbye. No, okay, that's too brief.